Imagine having a superpower that could change your whole life. Sounds like something from a movie, right? But what if I told you that you already have this power inside you? It's true. Louise Hay, a famous teacher, called it the God power. Now don't worry, this isn't about religion. It's about something amazing that's already part of you. This power isn't about moving objects with your mind or flying. It's way cooler than that. It's the power to change your life just by changing how you think. I know it might sound too good to be true, but stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll see why this idea is so life-changing. Here's the thing. If you don't use this power, life can feel really hard. You might feel stuck, like nothing ever goes your way. It's like being in a car with a super engine, but never turning it on. You just sit there wondering why you can't get anywhere. But when you learn how to use this inner power, wow, things start to change. It's like finally starting that engine and realizing you can go anywhere you want. People who use this power often say their lives get better in ways they never imagined. They feel happier, healthier, and more successful. So, what's the catch? Well, there isn't one. This power is already yours. You just need to learn how to use it. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about the amazing woman who taught so many people about this inner power, Louise Hay. She wasn't always famous or successful. In fact, her early life was really tough. She faced abuse, poverty, and even cancer. But she discovered something that changed everything for her. Louise found out that her thoughts had a huge impact on her life. She realized that by changing how she thought about herself and the world, she could change her experiences. It wasn't easy, but she worked hard at it. And guess what? Her life started to get better. She beat cancer, became successful, and helped millions of people around the world. Louise wrote books, gave talks, and taught people how to tap into their own inner power. She showed that no matter where you come from or what you've been through, you have the power to create a better life. Her most famous book, You Can Heal Your Life, has helped people in over 50 countries. What made Louise special wasn't just what she taught, but how she taught it. She made big ideas simple. She talked about deep stuff in a way that anyone could understand. That's why so many people love her work. She didn't use fancy words or complicated theories. She just shared what worked for her in a way that made sense to everyone. Now, let's get into the main idea Louise Hay taught, the God power within you. Don't worry if the word God makes you uncomfortable. Louise wasn't talking about religion. She was talking about the incredible power we all have inside us to shape our lives. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. Whatever seeds you plant will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, worry, and negativity, that's what will grow in your life. But if you plant seeds of hope, love, and positivity, your life will bloom in amazing ways. This power isn't magic. It's about understanding how your thoughts create your reality. Every thought you have sends a message to your body and to the world around you. When you think, I can't do this, your body believes you. You might feel tired or scared. But when you think, I can handle this, your body responds differently. You feel stronger and more confident. Louise Hay taught that this inner power is always working, whether we know it or not. The trick is to start using it on purpose. It's like having a supercomputer that's been running on autopilot. Now, you're learning how to program it yourself. Here's an example of how this works. Let's say you have a job interview. If you go in thinking, "I'm not good enough, they won't like me," you might act nervous or unsure. The interviewer might pick up on that. But if you go in thinking, "I have valuable skills to offer, I'm a great fit for this job," you'll act more confident. You'll probably do better in the interview. This doesn't mean you'll get every job just by thinking positively, but it does mean you're giving yourself the best chance to succeed. You're using your inner power to create the best possible situation. The really exciting part is that this works for every area of your life. Your health, your relationships, your career, they can all improve when you start using this power. Louise Hay used it to help heal herself from cancer. Others have used it to find love, start successful businesses, or overcome depression. Now you might be thinking, if it's so simple, why isn't everyone doing it? Well, that's a great question. The truth is, it's simple, but not always easy. We've often spent years thinking in negative ways without realizing it. Changing those habits takes time and practice. But the good news is, anyone can do it. You don't need special skills or lots of money. You just need to be willing to try. In the next parts of this video, we'll talk about specific ways you can start using this power in your life. We'll look at tools Louise Hay used, like affirmations and mirror work. We'll also talk about why loving yourself is so important and how to do it even when it feels hard. Remember, this power isn't something you need to get. You already have it. It's been with you all along. Now you're just learning how to switch it on and use it. It's like finding out you've had a superpower all your life, and now you're finally learning how to fly. As we go through the rest of this video, keep an open mind. Try not to judge or doubt too quickly. Instead, think about how these ideas might work in your life. What if you really could change your life by changing your thoughts? What would that mean for you? Get ready to discover the amazing power you've had all along. It's time to awaken the God power within you, just like Louise Hay taught. Your life is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Let's talk about one of Louise Hay's favorite tools, positive affirmations. Now, don't let that big word scare you off. Affirmations are just positive statements you say to yourself. It's like being your own cheerleader. Louise Hay believed that many of our problems come from negative thoughts we repeat over and over. These thoughts become beliefs, and these beliefs shape our lives. But here's the good news. We can change those thoughts. That's where affirmations come in. An affirmation is like planting a new seed in your mind. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you might say, "I am worthy of love and respect." It might feel weird at first, like you're lying to yourself. But remember, you're not describing what is, you're describing what you want to be. Louise recommended saying affirmations in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes and say something positive about yourself. It could be, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am," or "I am capable of amazing things." Do this every day and watch how your feelings about yourself start to change. But affirmations aren't just for self-esteem. You can use them for any area of your life. Want a better job? Try saying, "I am open to new and wonderful career opportunities." Looking for love? How about, "I am ready for a healthy, loving relationship"? The key is to keep your affirmations positive and in the present tense. Don't say, "I will be happy someday." Say, "I choose to be happy now." It's like you're telling your brain, this is how things are, and your brain starts to believe it. Now, don't expect miracles overnight. Changing your thoughts takes time and practice. It's like learning a new language or a new skill. At first, it feels awkward and unnatural, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And before you know it, these new positive thoughts become your natural way of thinking. Louise Hay often said that the most powerful affirmation of all is, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am." But for many of us, self-love doesn't come easy. We're often our own worst critics. We focus on our flaws and forget our strengths. Louise taught that this has to change if we want to tap into our inner power. Self-love isn't about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself, flaws and all. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness you'd show a good friend. Would you constantly criticize a friend for every little mistake? Probably not. So why do it to yourself? Louise suggested starting your day with self-love. Look in the mirror and say something nice to yourself. It could be about your appearance, your personality, or your abilities. Maybe, "I love my kind heart," or "I'm proud of how hard I work." It might feel silly at first, but keep at it. You're rebuilding your relationship with yourself, and that takes time. Another way to practice self-love is to pay attention to your self-talk. That's the voice in your head that comments on everything you do. Is it kind or cruel, supportive or critical? When you catch yourself being negative, pause. Take a deep breath and ask, "Would I say this to someone I love?" If not, try to rephrase it more kindly. Self-love also means taking care of yourself. Eat foods that make your body feel good. Get enough sleep. Do things that bring you joy. Treat yourself to small pleasures. These acts of self-care send a powerful message to your subconscious. I am worthy of love and care. Remember, self-love isn't selfish. When you love yourself, you have more love to give others. You're happier, more confident, and better able to handle life's challenges. It's like putting on your own oxygen mask first on a plane. You need to take care of yourself to be able to help others. Now we come to one of Louise Hay's most powerful techniques, mirror work. This might sound a bit strange at first, but stick with me. Mirror work can be life-changing. Mirror work is simple. You look at yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself, but it's not just about checking your hair or your teeth. It's about really seeing yourself and speaking to yourself with love. Louise discovered the power of mirror work by accident. She was doing her affirmations one day and happened to glance in the mirror. She realized that looking at herself while saying positive things made the affirmations even more powerful. Here's how to do mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, then say something positive to yourself. It could be, "I love you," or "You're doing a great job," or "I forgive you." Say whatever you need to hear. Now, this might feel really uncomfortable at first. Many people find it hard to look themselves in the eye. They might feel silly or start to cry. That's okay. These reactions show you're touching something deep inside. The mirror reflects back to us all the thoughts and feelings we have about ourselves. If you struggle to say nice things to your reflection, it shows where you need to work on loving yourself more. Keep practicing. It gets easier with time. Louise recommended doing mirror work every day. You could start your morning by saying, "I choose to make this a great day," while looking in the mirror. Or end your day by telling your reflection, "You did your best today, and that's enough." Mirror work is powerful because it combines several things, positive affirmations, self-love, and facing yourself honestly. It's like having a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. You can't hide from your own eyes in the mirror. This forces you to be honest and vulnerable with yourself. Some people find mirror work so powerful that they keep small mirrors with them. When they need a boost during the day, they can duck into a bathroom, look in the mirror, and give themselves a quick pep talk. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to build a loving relationship with yourself. Treat your reflection like you would a dear friend. Be kind, be encouraging, be forgiving. Over time, you'll notice that the person in the mirror starts to look happier, more confident, more at peace. Mirror work might feel strange at first, but give it a chance. Many people say it's one of the most transformative practices they've ever tried. It's a direct way to tap into that God power within you, to speak directly to your subconscious mind and reshape your beliefs about yourself. As you practice mirror work, affirmations, and self-love, you're reprogramming your inner world. You're changing the seeds you plant in your mental garden. And as these new, positive thoughts take root, you'll start to see changes in your outer world too. Your relationships might improve. You might feel more confident at work. You might find yourself attracting more positive experiences. Remember, this inner power responds to whatever thoughts you feed it most often. By consciously choosing positive, loving thoughts, you're directing this power to create more positive experiences in your life. It's like finally taking control of that supercomputer inside you and programming it for success and happiness. Louise Hay often talked about forgiveness as a key to unlocking our inner power. Now, when we hear forgiveness, we might think it's about letting someone else off the hook. But Louise taught that forgiveness is really about freeing ourselves. Think about it like this. When you hold a grudge, it's like carrying around a heavy backpack full of rocks. It weighs you down and makes everything harder. Forgiveness is about putting down that backpack and walking away lighter. Louise believed that holding on to anger or resentment can even make us sick. These negative emotions create stress in our bodies, which can lead to all sorts of health problems. By forgiving, we release that stress and allow our bodies to heal. But here's the thing, forgiveness isn't always easy. Sometimes the hurt runs deep. That's okay. Louise taught that forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. It starts with being willing to forgive. You don't have to feel it right away. Just be open to the idea. One way to practice forgiveness is through affirmations. You might say, I am willing to forgive and release. I free myself and everyone in my life. Or, I forgive myself for not being perfect. I am doing the best I can. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean you're saying what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you have to let that person back into your life. It just means you're choosing to release the negative emotions for your own sake. Louise also emphasized the importance of forgiving ourselves. We often hold on to guilt or shame for past mistakes, but beating yourself up doesn't change the past. It only hurts you in the present. Practice saying, I forgive myself. I release the past. I am free to move forward. As you practice forgiveness, you might find that your heart feels lighter. You have more energy for the good things in life. You're no longer letting the past control your present. This is another powerful way to tap into that God power within you. Now that we've talked about all these ideas, let's put them into practice. Here's a simple exercise inspired by Louise Hay's teachings that you can do every day. Start by standing in front of a mirror. Take a deep breath and look into your own eyes. Smile at yourself, even if it feels a bit awkward at first. Now say out loud, "I love and accept myself exactly as I am." Next, think of something you're grateful for. It could be anything: your health, a friend, a beautiful sunset you saw. Say, "Thank you for whatever you're grateful for. I am open to receiving more good in my life." Now think of an area in your life where you'd like to see improvement. It could be your job, your relationships, your health, anything. Create a positive affirmation for this area. For example, if you want to improve your health, you might say, "I am healthy, strong, and full of energy." Repeat your affirmation 3 times while looking in the mirror. Really try to feel the truth of these words as you say them. Finally, end with a statement of forgiveness. You could say, "I forgive myself and others for any past mistakes. I release the past and move forward with love." This whole exercise only takes a few minutes, but it's powerful. It combines mirror work, gratitude, affirmations, and forgiveness, all key elements of awakening your inner power. Try to do this exercise every morning for a month. Notice how you feel as you do it. Notice any changes in your mood, your outlook, or your experiences throughout the day. Remember, you're reprogramming your inner computer. It takes time, but the results can be amazing. We've covered a lot in this video. We've talked about the God power within you, that incredible ability to shape your life through your thoughts. We've explored Louise Hay's teachings on affirmations, self-love, mirror work, and forgiveness. These aren't just nice ideas. They're practical tools you can use every day to tap into your inner power. Remember, this isn't about becoming a different person. It's about uncovering the amazing person you already are. It's about peeling away the layers of negative thoughts and beliefs that have been holding you back. As you start to use these tools, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. You might have days where you forget to do your affirmations, or where you struggle with self-love. That's okay. This is a journey, not a race. Every time you choose a positive thought, every time you look in the mirror and smile at yourself, you're taking a step forward. The power to change your life has always been within you. Louise Hay didn't give people this power. She simply showed them how to use what they already had. Now, you have these tools too. You have the ability to reshape your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your life. So, are you ready to awaken the God power within you? Are you ready to see just how amazing your life can be? Remember, it all starts with a thought. Choose your thoughts wisely and watch as your inner power begins to transform your world. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. I hope you'll take these ideas and put them into practice in your own life. And who knows, maybe someday you'll be the one sharing these powerful ideas with others, helping them discover the incredible power within themselves. Remember, you are worthy, you are capable, and you have the power to create an amazing life. Now go out there and shine your light. The world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can give.